Hello everyone, so we're back to the old fashioned way of doing it just because we changed it up a bit. But I want to talk about the latest waste of public money. I suppose just throwing away public money, but what literally every day of the week at this stage. So they're talking about the Irish government, a house and saw, which is pretty much the Minister for Housing into the skies. What I mean by that is pretty much the two Minister for Housing is what they want. Why do they want that? Who knows? Are they going to do anything good for the country? No. Is the rents going to go down? Is we're going to get more housing? No, nothing's going to change. It's pretty much going to be same old, same old. But €500,000 for the pretty much the house and saw, the house. I was going to call him, the house and saw €430,000 more than the president of the United States gets. Just think about that for a second too. Great country, but again, jobs for the boys. There'd be some person that lost their seat in Fine Gael or Fianna Fáil. But what I'm trying to say is, if they address the problem, the main problem is supply and demand. And what I mean by that is, if you stop people coming into the country, in droves, hundreds of thousands a year, if you limit the numbers down to absolute necessity, what I mean by that is, down from say 100,000 a year comes in, down to maybe 5,000, you could possibly do it. There's again too many people coming in and looking for housing and stuff like that, and it's too much. It's too much in the system. And that's one of the reasons why too. Again, there's far right races, whatever it may be. But it is the truth. When you bring in more people into the situation, puts more demand on the situation. It's already you're already breaking. But again, they won't do that. There's no way of doing that. But pretty much what the scribe, the department of the Taoiseach describes this. Pretty much what they call it. It's some long title they're going to give him, but it's pretty much a housing saw. He's going to speed up planning processes and stuff for social housing and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the Minister for Housing's portfolio. So why are they, doing two portfolios? It doesn't make any sense. It's just again, it's a makey uppy job. It pretty much is a makey uppy job. For people, it's insane because again, it's exact. If you look at the Minister for Housing and what the Department of Housing does, and the Minister for Housing is pretty much copy and paste. What this the speed up planning processes, speeding up social housing and stuff like that's the role of the Minister for Housing. Like, why do you need two? And again, it'd be different if something was going to change. If there was going to be a big revolution, tons of houses are going to be built all of a sudden in the morning. But nothing's going to change, and just that's the simple answer. Nothing will change. It'd be different if it's insane. Because as it was pointed out, the doll is back today, just to say too, because after holidays. But yeah, so it's about the salary of this fellow, whoever it's going to be, is about 11 Gardaí, 11 new Gardaí. I think didn't they say 17 teachers and stuff like that, and then something like 12 SNAs put together, pretty much. Which is insane too when you really think about it. People would actually have to get up in the morning and go to work and actually do something productive for, insane. But they have money to spend on this, and again, it's lunacy. But it just shows you that they don't give a shit. That's just the nicest possible way of putting it. Because nothing has changed. Rents are still up. People still can't afford to buy a house. Nothing has changed. What I'm trying to say, and nothing will change. God, please God, it will. But with these shower that's in, you have no hope of change anything. I hardly doubt they even change their socks. To be totally honest, in the morning, they'll probably have somebody employed. I wouldn't be surprised. We had to find this out. Does me have a man there, or a woman there, changing the socks in the morning, maybe his underpants too. God forbid if they did. I feel sorry for the man and the woman. We would honestly have to give them €500,000 to put up with his feet. Such a weird thing to come out with. But, we would have to give them €500,000 for that. That's a well-worthy job for a big pay rise. But look at I better not give them ideas because that's the next thing they come along with. But it is ludicrous. Because it literally is just the Minister for Housing Part 2. It doesn't make any sense, and it's lunacy. But again, half of the things in this fucking country don't make any sense. But sure, look at, I don't know what we can do about it. Because, again, what I mean by we, not me and other people who voted independence and other parties, the people who voted for Fianna Fáil, the majority of them are elderly people, got what they wanted. They got no accountability, just pretty much same old, nothing's going to change. So that's what they got, and that's what they get, and that's as it was that. It's only when they realise, they've been taken for fools, But anyway, let me know what you think. Subscribe and bye.